Welcome back to the Jackpot Road to Glory. LA Productions here, and today we're building Taylor Heise's Team of the Year card. Yes, I am finally going to build the 90 overall Taylor Heise Ultimate Team of the Year. Very excited to build her, but before we get into that, got to get a W to EA because they're now extending the forwards to the end date of Team of the Year with February 7th because of the issues with the sets. Now, if you guys missed it earlier in the week, I opened up the 1 million coin offensive Team of the Year pack, happened to hit MPP out of it, and brought you guys some debut rivals gameplay with her recently, and we had some fun there. But since then, she's been lighting it up for me, 6 goals and 4 assists. But today, though, EA dropped us some Team of the Year icons, giving us power-up icon upgrades for Gretzky, Lemieux, and Howe, which is very much needed. And so with that, finally, I was able to get my 89 Gretzky up to a 90 overall with 3 power-up icon tokens, and well, it feels quite unreal to get another upgrade for the Holo Icon Wayne Gretzky, as of course we got one during the Gallery of the Greats earlier this month. So 2 in 1 month, EA, keep it up. That's a massive W there. And then possibly one of the biggest blockbuster trades in NHL history, Mikko Rantanen, Martin Necas, Taylor Hall, and Jack Drury getting new transaction cards. Of course, Mikko Rantanen came out recently saying that he was willing to take a pay cut to stay with the Avs. So I'm curious in free agency if he stays true to that word and maybe re-signs with the Avs on a nice deal. Then we also have Kirill Marchenko getting another 90 overall after just having one literally about a week and a half ago, and Superman Charlie Lindgren. And for those of you that are Winnipeg Jet fans, you have a new weekly mode card to go get, so go out and get them. But as I mentioned at the start of this video, I want to build the Ultimate Team of the Year, Taylor Heise. She was the card that appealed to me most when Team of the Year dropped. So without further ado, let's get to it. Now, in order to get the Ultimate Team of the Year Taylor Heise, I am going to have to do her set, as obviously I'm not going to pay 1.8 million coins to buy her off the auction house. And unfortunately for me, I did not pack her nominee card. So if I want to do it, I either have to spend 587s just to get her base Team of the Year 90, and then take that 90 overall card and add her into this set along with 10 additional 87s, a total of 15, to then get that Ultimate Team of the Year card that looks absolutely cracked. And taking a look at just how cracked the Ultimate Taylor Heise is, of course she has playmaking forward, but on my team I do have sniper forward as well as pinpoint shooting boost, so I could activate both of those. Of course I could activate playmaking forward, but giving her sniper forward would make her shot even more lethal on top of the 94 speed and excel she has with unstoppable force, make it snappy, tape to tape, puck on a string, and elite edges. She's going to be super agile, have a wicked shot, and as well 94 faceoffs. She can always play center if I need her to. This is just an absolutely cracked card. Now, of course, 1587s is quite a cost, but after opening over 50 packs in my massive pack opening for the Team of the Year, if you guys missed that, be sure to go check it out. I was contemplating on whether or not it might be worth to throw in all my fodder to possibly make her X Factor and just only add an additional 887s to complete her. And well, that is exactly what I decided to do, because I was able to complete Taylor Heise for only 160,000 coins. Yes, you heard that right. 160k allowed me to complete a Ultimate Team of the Year. And well, I'm going to show you guys how I was basically able to do that with my set fodder as well as the Team of the Year collectibles. You guys can see right here, 30 out of 30 to get an 87 overall, which this is actually the second one I did here, as I was able to do one of these by completing all of Wildcard and the Team of the Year moments. And after doing some of the moments, I was able to get a couple additional collectibles from the objectives by using the players that are required to get some of the additional Team of the Year collectibles, as well as opening up my daily reward pack. So I already had 587s and I only needed 3 more. And well, like I said, it only cost me 160k to get it done. And that is because of this pack right here, the 3x87 for 160,000 coins. This pack was a blessing in disguise that released today for me at 160k for 387s, 87 overalls that usually go for about 85 to 90k right now. You're getting 387s practically for the cost of 53,000 coins and change a piece, which is absolutely an incredible steal. And so right there, we sent all 3 to the collection. And of course, after adding Jake Gunsel, all 8 of the 87s needed for the Taylor Heise set had been added, so the last thing I needed to do was make her X Factor captain. And well, like I mentioned in my massive pack opening for the Team of the Year, I had a ton of fodder, so let's get into how I made her. So to make Taylor Heise's X Factor captain, I needed 22 78 pluses as compared to the 38 75 pluses for the NHL Series 1 X Factors, which then needed me to complete that set a total of 6 times to get all 6 of the X Factors, to then get my pack for the X Factor captain, to then get the Taylor Heise. I then need to power up to a 90 overall. Now, luckily, I had done the PWHL X Factor moments, which rewarded me a PWHL X Factor Choice Pack, which I took the goalie 84 overall. And to show you guys that real quick, there is the PWHL X Factor Choice Pack that I got from completing my moments. And well, opening through this pack, just to kind of make it brief and quick for you guys, we selected the 84 overall goalie. And by having one of the X Factor cards already, that means I only needed to build that set 5 total times to get it done and get my Captain Taylor Heisey needed. So 5 by 22 here of the 78 pluses, that is 110 cards I needed. And while searching into my collection just to see how many I had off the rip, I had 112 items. Now, of course, some of those are items on my team, like the first page there of 12 cards, the second page here of an additional 12 cards, so 24 right there. Plus on page 3, I have 6 on the top and 2 on the bottom that I won't add in. So starting at Jonathan Huberdeau is where we would then add in with those 4. So that gives me a total of 76 cards already of the 110 I need to get this completed. But in order to get the additional 34 items, we had to go through the exchange to build up my fodder all the way up to 76 overall pluses and do the 78 to 79 overall player item exchange. So after doing this a total of 34 times, and while having very sore thumbs after the end of this process, we did finally complete it off. And you guys can see here, 80 Jonathan Huberdeau leading the batch of 22 cards going into the last completed set portion, to then having the 5 X Factor packs to open up, to then get the 6 X Factors to get the pack for my Captain Taylor Heisey. That's a lot of packs, that's a lot of cards that we used here, but it was all fodder that we built up from, of course, saving up for the Team of the Year, so I cannot complain. But after skipping through the X Factor animation a total of 30 drooling times, we finally were able to get all 6 cards I needed to then complete for the Captain X Factor and, of course, select my Taylor Heisey. But what does that mean? Well, 4 more X Factor animations. And, well, I'm going to make you guys sit through this one with me as well. I needed a break. I was just finally relieved that we had gotten to this point, and what would you know? The first card, Taylor Heisey, of course. So EA knew obviously what my objective was, and the fact that I was able to complete through all of this primarily with the fodder I got from my Team of the Year pack opening and only spending 160,000 coins on the 3x87 plus pack in the store is truly phenomenal. Just honestly got very lucky to get all this done for very minimal coins. And well, you guys can see 87 overall Taylor Heisey right there. Of course, we're obviously selecting her as well, I'm not doing all this process and selecting anyone else. We are getting her Ultimate Team of the Year, finally. And after powering her up to a 90 overall with X Factor tokens we now had all 9 items to add into the set and get my Taylor Heisey for only 160,000 coins. An incredible cost for a Team of the Year card that upgrades. And yeah, there it is. Set was completed. Also got some coins for selling a couple cards. So back up to 1.265 million coins. And a 90 overall Taylor Heisey, which, like I mentioned at the start, I do have Sniper Forward and Pinpoint Shooting Boost activated, so we give her an incredible lethal shot on the squad, on top of, having all their abilities activated because they're 0 AP, 94 speed, 94 excel, 94 face-offs, and of course, I love that 91 durability, at least that being, above, the general 90, like her other checking stats is fantastic, and I can't wait to use this card. Definitely expect some gameplay with her very, very soon. And of course, we bring her over to the Jackpot Road to Glory, adding her into the second line, now having a full 90 overall second line with the 90 overall Wayne Gretzky and my Marie-Philip Poulin. Taylor Heisey is, of course, the newest addition. And as I mentioned, Sniper Forward as well as Pinpoint Shooting Boost is active in my team, giving her that incredible shooting stat. And, well, again, this card just looks absolutely fantastic. If you're not doing McDavid or you're not doing McKinnon, to me, Taylor Heisey was like the must make. 94 speed, 94 excel, incredible shot, incredible hands. Decent enough checking at 5'10", 160, but also having 94 face-offs as well. This is a very versatile card that can easily slot into the center role for me. And while that's something I'm absolutely considering, is I'd love to bring back Hillary Knight, the Golden Knight, into my team and possibly run a full PWHL line with Taylor Heisey under center on my left wing, Hillary Knight, the Golden Knight, and of course Marie-Philip Poulin on the right wing side. That would then, of course, move my 90 overall Wayne Gretzky onto a line with Ovechkin once again. I'm thinking about having the Russian connection of Ovechkin in either my Michkov card or bring back Pavel Dorofeyev instead of the Tomas Hertl. But that's going to be it for today, guys. 160,000 coins for an Ultimate Team of the Year. Of course, I drained myself of all my fodder, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to stay tuned, though, for the Taylor Heisey debut Rivals gameplay coming out tomorrow. Until next time, guys, I'm Elliot. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.